Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, and also, tickle tickle, just from above. I'm sorry. Get out of here, Hand. Hand of Mikola. I'm still not entirely sure what's been going on down here in the world of Moog. I know that they were trying to enact a new dynasty of presumably great blood powers. It didn't work. I'm guessing that's my fault. That's probably my fault. I burst in, I slaughtered everyone. Sorry. Sounds like my audio's okay for now. Hello, hello, good morning. So nice to see you there. So, we spent some time during the last session clearing out Moog's palace down here, which was long overdue. I'm glad we finally got the chance. I need to remember if there are other points of the game that I have completely failed to explore due to my cowardice. I'm thinking, I'll come back later. And now it's 160 hours later. I've not come back yet. I know that there's some assassination missions, these Volcano Manor requests. It's far too late to do them now. But just in order to clear up the map, let's race that way. I think there's like 3 of them at least, and I don't think I'll be able to get the other 2, but we can clear Istvan from the map, and that would make me happy. So we will head north-ish to the Colosseum and do a little bit of hitmanning. Oh, I missed those wolves. Gale wolves, as I call them. They just appear out of nowhere. Aww. Poor little balls are just scrambling along the ground. I'm sorry, balls. That looks like the thing I'm looking for. The Hitman opportunity. Let's check. Well, sure. I'm sorry, old Knight Istvan. I feel bad about this, but here you go. The only other one I know that we avoided for some time was up by Raya Lucaria. We could perhaps check there next. Old Knight Istvan? Oh, I guess we're not bowing. We're not following duelist rules, that's fine. Oh, good hit. Don't heal. You can hit, but you can't heal. Sure you don't want to two-hand that? It looks rather heavy. Should you two-hand it? Well, maybe next time. Alright. So we would have had a couple of those to do if I wasn't, terrible at following the NPC quests. Gale does not have any wolves. Oh, no. Scaled set. Very nice. I'll take all the weapons and armor I can get my greedy little hands on. Thank you. Thank you much. I forgot that there was a ghostly figure out here. What does he say? He's popping a squat. Nice. All I wanted was to fight as a warrior to the last. So why, oh guidance of grace, will this door not open? Well, it's probably being saved for the DLC, buddy. For the big DLC. We'll get there. Don't you worry. So, that was one of them. Let us briefly check the backside of Raya Lucaria as well. See if we can find anything. Let's see. I know at one point we were running around back here and there was a thing, but I may have long since missed the opportunity now. And I don't remember exactly where it was. A thing? Where are you? Yeah, I'm wondering if that one cleared itself due to my incompetence. Oh well. I don't even know if there's any point in racing back to Volcano Manor. I mean, Tanith is busy. Though I guess now that you mention it, I'm bringing you into this. Now that you mention it, did we ever return to give her... There were like dancers' castanets or something, which we ripped from Patch's cold corpse. Ha ha! Ah, ooh. Ha. I also can't entirely remember if we left this far-end merchant with any purchasable items. We'll check him as well. Wolves, good evening. Try not to trample you. Do pardon. Do pardon. I think you've done that quest because you have Eleanor's pole blade. Okay, great. I must just have, you know, my typical memory. I appreciate that. So when they're like, "Oh, you're back. Did this aged merchant catch your eye?" It's like, I'm here for the items. I'm collecting. Don't get ahead of yourself. But yes, I would like to smooch if that's possible. If you're down for a smooching. Okay, so Tanith. Let's check if we can give her those dancers thingamabobs. Bobs? These your things? Take them back. Hey, sweetness. Talking to Rykard, of course. Hey, Tanith, I didn't know you were here. Here are your dancers' castanets.
I have no need of
Sorry to
that.
interrupt.
I must
Well, I'm
continue
sorry.
devouring my beloved lord.
That must be something that you were supposed to do before you beat Rykard.
Allow me some time.
I presume?
Our lords...
Otherwise, I'm not sure. Maybe she just has the same reaction to a gift from Patches as we all would, which is fair. Yeah, I have no... Weird. Weird little whirlpool up there. Alright, so what else have I concluded? Do we ever go to Mirage Rise? We must have, if we got this Site of Grace. Probably don't need to worry about it that much. So we do have the Fire Giant. I think we're almost to the point where I can fight him. I would like to try to get Millicent's questline completely resolved, just to ensure options open to us. But that means we have to go back to the Haligtree, and it's so hard there. It's so hard at the Haligtree. You should kill Tanith, because that quest line is already ended and you could get her items. A bit of murder, you say? Just a bit of murder. Avert your eyes. Aha!
My lord, Rykard.
I don't know if I succeeded in murdering her. Aha, Tanith's Knight. Hey, Crucible! I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. Please believe me. Please that I'm sorry. Alright, I was about to say, it's time to sip. I did not get the chance as I was gurgling towards the big light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, hopefully we'll have another shot at that. There goes Tanith. Goodbye. Hey, Tanith's Knight, how are you? It's blood dance time. Did not help. Okay. Definitely can't summon here in Rykard's arena, so we're on our own for the big beef boy. But that's fine. We'll get him. That's what I get for a bit of murder. This little delay gets me almost every time. Gets me every time. Okay, we'll drop the almost. Rykard's little quavering tendrils back there make the most lovely backdrop for my inevitable demise. interrupted. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Jeez, it's like 3 hits. No matter how you slice it. I should probably just do my jump back, do a jump attack, jump back, do a jump attack. Let me make sure I have my winged talisman, though he is rapidly going to appear. Ooh. Alrighty. Ooh, ah, ooh. Do something. Good. One gives me trouble. Alright, get to sipping. Get to sipping. Come back here. What are you doing? Bust in the corpse pile. How dare you? What even was that? What just came out of your toad throat? Your little inflatable toad pouch. What happened? Ah, man, that would have killed me. That would have killed me good. That should have killed me good. Okay. Darn. Darn! One little slice. That's all it takes. Aspects of the crucible. Breath. That must be his toad pouch technique. Weird. Weird one. And, finally, we get her items. Thank you for the warning. I'm sure I messed up just about everything to do with Volcano Manor during this playthrough. Try to do better in New Game Plus. But until then, I'm going to enjoy my consort's trousers, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, rest to get our potions back, or I guess wherever we teleport, we'll get our potions back regardless. What else am I... The vein of end-game cleanup business. I've been failing to do lo these many years. Return to a Church of Dragon. I have like a dozen dragon hearts at this point. I just don't. It seems rude, eating their hearts. I'll turn to the Bestial Sanctum. I don't know how many death roots I have, but we'll see how many death roots I have here. Oh, no, he's angry. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we're back in the spiral of death. Deep in the spiral of death. I'm sorry, Garank. I don't know at what point you became angry with me. But that's fair. That's plainly fair. You've been summoned here to watch the endless spiral of death. Am I in the right place? Oh, yes. This is the endless spiral of death. You've arrived. Ouch. Alright, yeah. Tish can handle it. I'll help a bit. I'm sorry. Oh, he's fine now. Tish! Never mind, Tish! Goodness. Oh, what that was all about. Hey. Feeling better? No. Okay. Sorry. He's struggling with his appetite. As are we all. Personally, I'm in need of some huevos this morning, so I can fully understand. God, I'm struggling with my appetite. Okay. That's fine. Let me see if I can restore him here. Restore him to his seat. Or if he perhaps forgets again upon restoration. I do have so many runes from killing that one thing that gave me so many runes. I've already forgotten. See if we can put those away. Alright, we'll go up here. We'll go another vigor. So I need 200,000. I guess I can. One more endurance then. Bump up our base statistics. Our red and green bar. Bit of an green chili situation. Alright. Alright. Beast Claw Great Hammer, the Stone of Gronk, the Beast Claw, and Gronk's Beast Claw. What's the difference between Beast Claw and Gronk's Beast Claw? I wonder. Are those the techniques that, say, the vulgar militia use? Those little... I always thought they were kind of saw blades, but maybe they're claws. I will. I have more death roots. I have more death roots for you. Will you please take them? I'm becoming upset at this constant rejection. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if he just gets them automatically. Let me check my inventory. Assuming they are key items. Because I thought we had like 3 we had not given him. Celibus. What a creepy old man. Maybe they are not key items. Okay. Well, I don't know. I could be missing a Tibia Mariner somewhere out there in the world. It does not seem as though his quest line is pushed to the brink just yet. I do wonder if it might be time to finally take on this kindred, our gargoyle friend. It might. Let's get Tish back out. I guess I can restore my wondrous physic away from Moog's specific technique at this point. That did very little. Oh, very little damage to him. Tish, would you like to take it from here? Good. Where'd you go? Ooh! No, come back. Come back! Not that way, though. Don't come back in that manner. Slippery. Shoulder charge. I don't really think he has a lot of blood either, so this probably is a little bit futile. Oh, goodness. Sipping. And sipping again. Not gonna shoulder charge me in the face. Not after last time when you did. Oh, missed everyone and arrived right for his strike. Great. Hi, Ivy. Do you mind? I'm trying to see my inevitable death. Ow! Spamming. Spamming that dodge roll. I tried so hard to roll in time. Didn't work out. Tried so hard again to roll in time. Okay, I think he's on the way out. Oh, so close. I shouldn't have said anything. Tish, get him, and then I'll jump in and... Good. Ah, that feels nice. Gargoyle's Black Blade and Black Halberd. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Is there still a dragon on that bridge? I can't remember if we finally returned and were courageous, Let's get our potions back and then we'll go check. In fact, we could just... There. Magic! This is the only sort of sorcery I have the intelligence for. Fast travel. I guess we must have. I do not see him, and he should be spawned from here. So, oh well. I did not ever activate this summoning pool. How foolish. How foolish not to make it functional. Okay, good. Quick check in the Kaled basement. I do believe we took out the Godskin, but one of those things I'm having trouble remembering for some reason. Plus, we get to mess with this flame monk. Hey, buddy. I'd like to mess with you. Don't do it! Don't do it! Whew. Alright, yes. The fog is gone, as is the Godskin. Great. Just double checking. So, let us return then to the Halig Tree. We have two things we need to grab for Dung Eater's little order of business. And then, I think if we continue pressing on past the point where the putrid avatar was, we'll be able to finish up dear Millicent's questline. So, let me see here. Oh, it's so good to see all you guys in the chat. Good morning. So from the prayer room, head towards the end of the stairs with two crossbowmen above you. Alright. Do you mean ballistas or just crossbowmen? Jump onto the arch to the right. Hop onto the platform to the left with the crimson teardrop scarab. Okay, great. That gazebo thing. We'll head there. Head to the gazebo. There should be two seedbed curses I have managed to miss. On my way down. They do seem to put them in less accessible areas. No. Did you poke me? How dare you even think of poking me? In my fine magnificence. So those the crossbowmen. One must assume. Just take care of him. Aw, how did you survive my blades? I was slicing, dicing, and... Julienne, nice to meet you. Yeah, sure. I love how they phrase that every time. Like, you can't have every bolt. Here, crimson teardrop scarab. Take this guy out. Maybe take the clean rot knight out. I say maybe because it's always a maybe with a clean rot knight. Oh, you have no health left whatsoever. Why don't you just pack it in? Good. Then it says, from here, hop onto the arch to the northwest, follow it up to a balcony. Northwest, this arch? Follow it up to a balcony. How did I miss this? I know he jumped on that arch several times. How did I not see that there was a balcony here? Oh, with one of the finest items around. And here is our seedbed curse. Thank you. I'm so uncomfortable with where the placement of the blood has been put in these defiled corpses. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm just gonna... Alright. Second one. That bowman seems a bit cross. Oh, I loved it. So from the prayer room, keep heading forwards, go down every staircase, drop down, head towards a room with two clean rot knights. Instead of entering, jump over to the right. Okay, I think I know which room with two clean rot knights, as they've both killed me on multiple occasions. Oh, multiple occasions. Should be off this way. Alright, fine. Sorry I bothered you. So instead of entering, jump off the balcony to the right. Aha. Down to there, I presume? Or is there anywhere else I could go? Maybe down to there. Ooh! A dark room. Fantastic. I'm going to make photos in here. Snuff your lantern, for pity's sake, my photos! Something over there. Are there any enemies waiting to greet me? Behind this changing screen, perchance. So that, I believe, should be all 5. Aha! And this is above that room with the crystallians. Good to know. I have not yet equipped a striking weapon of sufficient upgraded power to take on these crystallians. And I may never, to be honest with you. Hopefully then I can return to... I don't know if I have to go to the sewers and speak with his physical body, or if I have to go to the round table and speak with his spirit. Let's try the round table, since it will be easier to get there. Okay. We did pick up Moog's armor, as well as Loretta's items last time, so we don't really need to speak to Enya again. I'm sorry, Enya. Okay, he is not here, so... physical body. Fair enough. We'll check in with Gideon first, and then we'll head to the sewers. How are things going for you, big man? Big man? Does that make you feel good? Sounds weird. Sounds weird out of context. About the Lord of Blood's cocoon. Good. I would love to know more.
I see. So Mikola was with the Lord of Blood after all.
Seems so.
Some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final clue has been brought into the light. One of the last is the
Clue?
table. I need to put everything together. As promised, allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites, known only to me.
The law of causality. Interesting. Thank you.
If he can take
Appreciate
the
that.
slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Nicholas,
Destroy it?
Remains a mystery to me.
I don't think Millennia would like that. I don't think Millennia would like that at all.
There are 4 more. Nicola, his twin, Maluna Princess Rani, and the one on Rani has said so here at
Nice.
the home. If you should learn, I'll trade.
We found a surprising amount of them in the last few sessions. Well, 2, but 50% is better than none. And I guess it doesn't really count since they were both in the same location. But still. I see that in the chat. You should also go back to where you got Morgoth's Divine Rune. Let me see. Was that this tower? East Altus? It's one of these. Let's check East Altus. Absolutely, I will race back there.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
I have been picking up a lot of high-level smithing stones. Let's give a quick check here. Somber Ancient Dragon, we could get Frozen Needle to +10. I'm not actually using combat, I'm just using it to pick finger creepers off of the walls. So I don't really have to wait the rarest items in the game for my finger creeper picker. I just like it. I just like Frozen Needle. It's good stuff. Rotten Crystal Sword. I'm very curious about that, as it would seemingly do a lot of damage and imbue them with rot. Sword of Milos. Godslayer's Great Sword. So many good options. My Ant Spur Rapier is just about the only weapon that does Scarlet Rot build-up, and I like it a lot. I could soak a few more basic smithing stones into it. I'm still expecting to find another smithing stone bell bearing at some point. Maybe I've walked right past it. Like a fool would do. So, I should concentrate on something strikeable in order that I might... It seems weird that a bouquet would be a strike. I think that would be more of a slap, really. Whoosh. Because I have these, but it's so weird. All the rest of these are strike damage, and then those are pierce damage. I don't entirely know if pierce damage is the right thing for Crystallians. I would assume so. We had good luck with it earlier. Maybe it's just the fact that these have such an ungodly amount of health that nothing really works. But I'm not going to worry about it. And then somebody did tell me to try a whip against Crystallians. That may be something we'll have to try. Alright. Goodbye for now. I haven't visited Rodriga since Tish got to plus 10. I hope she's doing alright. Oh, nothing to say. Alright. Good to see you, Rodriga. I don't know why I always feel like I have to go back out to the... It's just fast travel from anywhere. So, weird that he mentioned you could destroy the cocoon of Mikola. Yes, please do enjoy the sun. Thank you for stopping by. So I don't know if we should return down below to the palace and try hitting the cocoon of the Empyrean. That sounds just terrible. Let me briefly check what the consequences of such a thing would be. Mikola cocoon. What to do with this particular cocoon? Let's see if it's in his main wiki page. No, doesn't seem to mention destroying the cocoon. Okay. Go to the other one. Do pardon, as I wildly spoil it for myself. Alright, it says Mikola is not to be found in the game, except for his arm peeking out of the cocoon. There may be more about him in the expansion, is what Gideon's little line seems to be implying, but you cannot destroy the cocoon. Okay. Thank you. So, back to the sewers then. We'll stop getting distracted. I forget if there was an easier site of grace. I don't think so. I think we'll have to go from one. You can't interact with the cocoon. People suspect it'll be DLC. Awesome. Alright. Let me see if I remember at all how to do this. I think we went down the pit and then past all the poison. Down. And past. Don't you chew me. Don't you chew me. I'm in love with you, rats. You wouldn't chew someone who's in love with you, would you? Well, not in the manner I'm suggesting, at least. Whew. It's always a bit of a gamble with that faith incantation or whatever he's doing. Alright, I got so scared the first time we came back here that the finger creeper major would return, but I don't think they do. Thank you. Thank you, developers. I can't handle that kind of stress.
Curse you, Golden Order.
Yeah. One day you're gonna get what's coming to you. Here's a couple of other curses, but don't take this as me, like, allying with your philosophy. Don't you dare. Some theorize that Mikola and Saint Trina are one and the same, like America and Radicon. Interesting. Saint Trina like the sleep goddess or whatever. Perhaps also dreams. Calm down. Calm down, Dung Eater. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through these withdrawals together. Okay. He's pooped a little mending rune out of his chest. I will take it. The mending rune of the fell curse. Key. And your items? Well, stingy bastard. Okay. Let's try one more run back there, just in case. Sometimes you have to wait for their corpse to decompose, and then you can finally get their items. I do have over 200,000 again, from 100, and I didn't even return back to Gronk. I was hoping we could, but I guess I'm gonna have to see if there's another Tibia Mariner somewhere first, because I seem to be missing at least one Deathroot. I've got one more mind. It seems necessary at this point. Alright. One more mad dash past the rats and fauna. Everything with Saint Trina seems related to sleep, and Mikola is always sleeping. But there are definitely overlaps in the descriptions of both of them. That is very interesting. I'm going to have to look at my Saint Trina's item descriptions. I think I have a couple of those. Aha! You've finally given up the ghost, have you? Good, there we are. Not that I actually want to wear this mass of barnacles, but I have it. Thank you. Okay, so having retrieved Rune, we should be able to have the option to use it to end the game when the time comes. We're not going to take that option. That would be a bad, bad option to take. I'll run here to see if this was Morgoth's tower, and if not, I'll check west. Oh. Restore the power of the Great Rune. This must be Mohg's, I'm assuming. Which is great to have, yes. Ha ha! Definitely necessary, but not Morgoth's, I assume. We'll try this one. I sure appreciate all the pointers. There's so much to do and so much to miss in a game like this, and even more so in this one than any of the others. There's so many possibilities. Alright, I don't remember who held the West Tower of Altus, but it does not look like I can do anything here. Was it the Mohg one that I was supposed to return to? Because I can't imagine it would be any of the lower ones involving Morgoth. This one, the Divine Tower of Limgrave, involving Margit? Though I forget. Let's run back and check. Just in... The Divine Tower of Limgrave. Okay. Seems quiet. All quiet on the Limgrave front. This Council of Vultures has been called to order. What have you decided, Council? Tell me. Oh, great. So Mogs and Morgott. Moog and Morgott. That is fantastic. Thank you for guiding me back there. I appreciate it. So we could probably burst through and fight the fire giant. I am curious to make sure Mikola is on the right path. Or Millicent. My apologies. Too many M names. I want to make sure Millicent is on the right path first. So let's head to Elphiel Inner Wall and see if we can break on through to one further site of grace down here. There's not really any way I can get rid of that 16,000, and who cares? Was there something else? Suddenly, as I came this way, I was like, no, there was something else you wanted to do. I don't remember what that would be. So thanks anyway, Brain. I think that we can leap down onto the flowers here and begin our descent. This must not be collectible. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Hey. What a shame it is that you live. Oh, what a shame. Just terrible death sound. Goodness. Alright. This is such a pretty area. With these lilies, or whatever they are, sprouting all over the place. Little tulip cups of fun. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh, too late. Those guys sure can. You know, one single ribcage man alone can take you out before you know it. We're in the big leagues now. Alright, let's try that again with a little more dodging this time. Try it again without the oops. Get out. Just gotta try not to anger him. I'm sure that's fine. Do. Aww. Oh, and I'm scarlet rot all over my back now. Good. Great. Okay. Jeez. Maybe I should just grab the item and call it a day. I don't need to prove myself against the ribcage man at this point. Not unless I want my pride back. It's gonna be fine. This is just such a deadly area. And it seems very intentionally so. No, not you! You get to stay. I was just telling Jeff Goldblum to get out. Because he's constantly in my thoughts. Haunting my every waking moment with his slippery, soft... Oh, Jeff. But you can stay. I would love it if you would stay. It does seem to get a little bit more of a element of surprise if I go this way. How are you turned that way, but I could not sneak up on you? What's the deal? Why couldn't I sneak up on you? Good. I still got well and truly rotted, but oh well. We're just gonna have to deal with that. As it is all rot from here, it seems. Ooh. I need that flame cleanse me about every 16 seconds for the next foreseeable area. Thank you. Alright. Is there any way to, like, actually drain this? There is so much rot in here. What a dangerous and terrible place to be. Also, Do you have to jump onto the logs in order to proceed? Does not seem like there would be another way around that little rock wall. Torrent is a no-go. I didn't redo my Wondrous Physic. I need to at the next Site of Grace, and I can probably also get rid of Moog's Shackle, but we'll just keep it around in case that wall, illusory wall glitch, still works. Okay. Ooh. There it is. Oh, it's so slow. So desperately slow. And who are you? Darn. Want that. Ahem. Is that some sort of new thingy? I don't know if I've seen those before. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, sort of. I'm sorry, Paul Rudd. Ant-Man? Is that what I'm seeing? Ooh, ah, ooh. Oh, they're coming from all over to see the Ant-Man. No, don't use that. Get out! Get out of it! Put it out, you fools! Really? That's not close enough to get the... I don't even know what those are. I am, in a word, disturbed. Like little termites. Give me my butterflies. Thank you. Okay. So I'm just gonna beeline it for the, roots over here. Beelining it meaning trudge very, very slowly through the muck. Alright. All right. Here he comes. Galumphing through the mud. No, thank you. I'm good. I've had enough galumphing for now. That looks like a boss arena, if ever I've seen one. I wonder if I could just... Whee! Dun 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 dun. But the cutscene would take over and let me survive. No? Too much to ask? Fine. Alright, we got an item in there. Probably also an ambush of some sort. Quick peek up here. But to no avail. Just combat and wasted FP for no reason. Okay. Let's get this item and ambush out of the way. It does seem like we want to go over there, but I'm not sure how to get there. Aha. Ah, there is a reason to go up. I see now. I see now. It's all coming together. Ladder down. Dare I? Down into the rot juice? I don't like it. I don't like the rot juice, Papa. Oh, hello, hello. Is this perhaps the drainage channel that we have these many sessions been searching for? It is. Drainage channel. Hooray. Let me jump back to Millicent's page. Make sure I don't mess this next part up. Okay. To reach the mini-boss, go to the drainage channel, go west through the doorway, climb a ladder. Mini-boss is at the landmass across the gap to the left. Walk across the tree branch. So it sounds like we're going back the way we came from. Perfect. We are almost at the last step of Millicent's questline. With another Site of Grace at our disposal. I'm so glad. Thank you, drainage channel. Did you guys get that TV package that has the drainage channel? I found it to be invigorating. Excuse me, I have to... Oh no, I shouldn't be standing here. Quick peek out here, as I have no idea. It seems we've finally reached land down here at the base of the Halleck Tree. Since we can warp back to the drainage channel, I'm being a little uncautious. Doesn't seem like anything up there. Guess we could jump down onto that and then over to that one, or straight to the wall. We'll come back to this. I appreciate it. Yes, that's right, Dr. Pimple... Dr. Pimper... Dr. Pimple Popper is on the drainage channel. You are correct. I don't know if Dr. Pimper is like a good thing, or is that a very bad show? I'm not sure. I mean, he's a doctor, but what are you doing? What are you using your degree for? I guess we will have to fight this guy again. Fair enough. Just make it quick. I have appointments with the good doctor. So across to this landmass. I'm assuming we will be attacked by an ulcerated tree spirit. Ulcerating? I can't remember. And that's not good. That's not good news when there's so much scarlet rot around. In an arena where you cannot run. So I'll have to stay on the fringes here. Looks like a very nice item, judging by how brightly it glows. I guess I should just... God, you know... There's no good options. There's no winning here. Oh, it's a trap. It's an absolute trap. Give me the thing, then, before I die. Oh, it was worth it. Thank you. Yep. Oh, that makes sense. I hated fighting the tree spirit here. Yes, now that I've had one go at it, I can put myself firmly in that camp. Did you just say Dr. Pimper? Yes. I hear the FCC at my door again. I know what I've done. I'm so sorry. After I watched the drainage channel, I was plumber tuckered out. Oh, gotta tighten that seal so that you don't lose so much energy during the day. That sounded oddly suggestive. I'm sorry. If you'd like to sue me, I would suggest you do so. Pest's glaive, nice. All right. I don't really care about my runes. We got the ghost glove ward. The question is, can we get him to spawn without putting ourselves in such scarlet danger? Or do we have to be around that area for him to tremors out at us, Kevin Bacon style? I can just get him to spawn and then run to one of these side areas where there's a little more room to maneuver. We should be fine. Oh, it should be just fine. Good. Burst forth! Why don't you? And I wish I had ranged items about now. This would be the time for ranged items. And they also do not let you summon any help whatsoever. I can't get Tish out there in the Scarlet Rot. Whew. Usually I'd be like, no, never mind. I'm not going to worry about it, but this is necessary for Millicent's questline. You must defeat the tree spirit. Okay. Okay, Tree Spirit. We'll just gonna try to... Yep. Yep. Okay, Tree Spirit. Come on now. You know you want to taste that frozen needle. Spooky. Alright, fully in play now. Yikes. Blood flame, too. Whoa! I have nothing to say. What a shame. I thought I was catching and I needed to go around to stop catching. Nope, that's the death edge. What a terrible place to fight such a big, nasty thing. Alright. Should really be saving my second combo's worth of FP on that one. Not completely necessary to kill him. Did seem to work best to go around the back, but then, like, where should I stand for this? I will not stand for this! The other reason you hate fighting this tree spirit, the constant edges. The doom drops all around. Alright. Oh good, I don't have to set foot in the rot in order to burst him forth into existence. Glorious existence! Don't you do it. Don't you hit me with your tail. I don't like that. I don't like your tail. Got me. And now I'm down here. What a bad place to be. Oh. Yep, give me a second to stand if it's not too much trouble. I'd love to just stand before you kill me. That one was sad. Didn't even get a chance to breathe again. Plooped my corpse right into the rot juice. This is terrible. Like, I absolutely hate this. This whole area. I wonder if there's any chance of a cheese. Like, if I get him excited and he falls off the edge, we could all laugh at him, and that would be... Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a good time. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to use half of my FP this time. And, good boy. Hideous, hideous boy, but good. And I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, but yuck. Frankly. Good morning. Hello, hello. Not late at all. You're just in time to see me in the endless death spiral. Again and again. So that worked for a little while, until he knocked me off, and then it stopped working entirely. But this was a good start last time. Let's try to get off a few frozen needles again. Yep, and then that's about it. The fact that you just can't even recover is troublesome to me. Twice now he's killed me with no possible chance of recovery, while I am trying to stand back up on my heavily weakened legs. Fair enough. I can't think of any other option I have If I was a spellcaster, this would be going a little bit differently, but I am not. And this is like the worst arena possible for melee users. I can't think of a way to make it worse, actually. Because I can't move anywhere inside the arena. I'm susceptible to instant fall death anywhere that I can move. It's hard to even summon him. And he's got full range of the place. He can do anything he wants. So we're gonna try some angles here. See if there's any way that I can lure him to a better position. That is so devastating. Every time. Okay. It's doing no damage whatsoever. Like, this is rough. Don't fall off the edge. Don't fall off the edge, my darling. I've never burned through potions this quickly in all me days. That was a really good hemorrhage I got off for just a second there. And now it's Nightmare. Yep. Got some health off of them. Most things that do rot damage are weaker to fire. I don't know if I have any fire. I must have collected something along the way. Let's see here. This is not... This is not what I need to know. Ulcerated Tree. Let's try that. It does say there is a spot to the right of the branch you come down on where you can go back up the branch after spawning him and then safely use ranged weapons without getting hit. It says you sneak back onto the branch. It's like that would be great, but I don't really have any ranged options. We could use all of our bolts since we're at max bolts. Everyone's like, I think this boss was designed to be cheesed. Like, I don't really see how else it could be possible. I mean, I suppose we could get in our mushroom armor and try to withstand the scarlet rot a little better, but barring that, we really don't have options. See how many fire pots I actually possess. Is this fire pots? No fire pots whatsoever? Okay. Okay. So I'm sure I could purchase some fire pots, perhaps, and use that as a ranged item. Let me see if I can figure out what side of the branch they're talking about. After we spawn him. Surprised we took off as much health as we did. I guess, is it that way they're suggesting? Seems to be the only option. I don't really want those runes. Let me see if I can spawn him from this side. Jiggle, jiggle. No? You don't like what you see? Come on, be honest with yourself. Search your feelings, Luke. You enjoy my jiggle jiggle, don't you, Luke? Yes. Alright. Back around this way. That's why you're supposed to sneak back onto the branch. Good, good. Alright, how far away do I have to be to not get hit? Let's see. I don't think that's ever going to work. Fall off. Fall off, I beg of you. Please fall off. I would really appreciate it, like as a personal favor to a friend. Alright. Let's make use of some of our weighty bolts. We'll try this out. Explosive, that might be fiery, flaming, sure. Let's do that. "44 damage. Ah. Definitely going to want to start with fire bolts here. Swap these. Oh, wasted. And again. Okay. Really? Does double the damage. Or at least it did once, and then never again. I'm surprised he doesn't just fall off, doing such a full body charge. Okay, sorry. Sorry. So I don't think this is worth it. This is not gonna work out. Let's try. Can we not do item crafting while we're in combat? Probably not. I should have done it ahead of time. Well. Any chance I could convince you just to... Yeet. Because this is going to take more than 99. Yikes. I'm sure I'm getting too close to him now. I don't know why that doesn't have the potential to hit him in the face. Like, I know where I'm locked on, sure. But why not the face? Not even a little? Just a little face? Yeah. Maybe you could actually just swipe at his face from here. It's hideously dangerous, but... Oh! I felt the wind beneath my wings on that one. Hideously dangerous, like, really not worth it at all. You got me. Oh, and he pushed. Okay. Now we'll try to craft some fire pots before we get into combat, and I'm thinking that should help. I don't know if I have enough things for said pots, as I don't do item crafting. I don't do it. Red mane. I have 200 smoldering butterflies, 200 plus. So those would probably be the best bet. Basic fire pots. We do have some blooms from the mountain top of the giants. Heavy fire damage. We'll get some of those as well. Alright. Roped. Only have 20 string. Probably not the best idea. Okay. Yeah, like... just 17? Are you sure? Oh, because I only have 7 brass. That is my problem. How would I get more cracked pots? This takes ritual pots. Alright. Well, we'll just have to do our very best. I suppose I could also make some of these. Bones. Thin beast bones. Shame there's no flame darts. I can also make arrows. I guess I should. Fire bone bolts. Probably my best bet. Okay. Spark. Acid. Let's try some of these too. I'm not sure if that's just lightning damage though. Spark could mean fire. It's probably lightning. Altus blooms. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if we even need those. But anything I can throw at this point. Pickled turtleneck. Just toss it at him. There's only so many pots. They aren't consumable, so when you use them, they should go back into your inventory. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So I just need to find more pots, but it's not a matter of running out. If I don't have enough to beat him with this. Thank you. This is an absolute nightmare. I appreciate all the tips. If it comes down to it, we can do some manual melee swipes again. Just try not to get pushed. It's times like this when I wish that I was playing in online mode to see all the ghosts of the other players stuck in this level of hell with me. This is one of those bad areas. And it's one of those areas that it seems is not really well designed for differing play styles. Unless you're a sorcerer, good luck. Alright, calm down. Start with Giant's Flame, and then we'll switch on to regular. I just cannot really miss any of these. That would be bad. 500 damage. We're off to a good start. Alright. That's the last of my ritual pots. Now onto the normals. Oh, what a shame. 380, that's not too terrible. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Okay. We can't come back to the drainage channel anytime, so I'm thinking maybe it would be worthwhile for me to run to a Church of Dragon Communion and see if there are any other options. I know there's one in Caelid somewhere, but let's just see what we got. I don't know if I can surpass this particular beastie otherwise. Dragonfire. I do have enough faith to use it. It just won't be very damaging without any faith. And I could switch, all of my health potions over to FP potions temporarily if need be. Let's start there. I'm gonna turn into a magma worm pretty soon. Delicious. Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Let's check here, make sure it's not differing spells between the churches. I think it might be. Yes. Agil's Flame, Magma Breath, Theodorix's Magma, Glintstone Breath, Dragon Ice, Smaragd. Alright, so I can't use that one. I can use Magma Breath. I can't really use Theodorix. But I could, grind up to Faith 21. Or even 23, perhaps. Let's grab this one too, just in case. Alright. Yikes. Back to the drainage channel, we'll check our spells. Assuming these are still spells? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Anything else I should have equipped? Throws a ball of raging fire. At least I wouldn't be running out of pots. Start there, though. Okay, while I'm here at a site of grace, let me thingy in my physic. See if we can find another better one. Steadily restores HP for a time. That would be kind of nice. Charged attacks, consecutive attacks. Try to get a lot of consecutive attacks in. It would also be nice to stop rune loss for like 2 minutes. Restores HP when near death. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. It's not going to help me when I'm falling off of ledges, but in other situations it might help me greatly. Raises all attributes, restore HP, raises HP, FP, and stamina, greatly raises HP, grants a blessing of blood to phantoms. What does that mean? What does that mean? 1 second. Moogs. Yeah, you're ahead of me, Kugel. So, when you summon Tish, it gives them a blessing of blood, whatever that means. Makes it so that every time those blessed by it kill an enemy, the user of the Great Rune will be healed 10% of their maximum HP. Additionally, when blood loss is inflicted on the vicinity of a blessed individual, the blessed individual will gain a buff, similar to that of the Lord of Blood's exaltation. does sound rather nice. Thank you for informing me. Okay. I'm sorry, this is such a stuck in a ditch, spinning our wheels, mud on my face, big disgrace situation. Let's try again. I should still have pots. Yes, yes. What happened to my giant's flame? Maybe you just need to craft them again? I had a situation where resting restored them all. But yeah, you just have to craft them again, so you never lose your ritual pots, but you do lose your fire blossoms every time. Fair enough, we'll go for it. I need every advantage I can get. Alright, so we'll try some dragon incantations. See how much damage that's doing. Try not to die. Linger back as far as I can on the branch. Eventually. Mud on my face, big disgrace, ulcerated tree spirit kicking my can all over the place, yes. It is absolutely doing so. And my can is becoming quite sore, actually. But it's a good thing I have unlimited cans to go through. That's the only thing that makes me potentially better than he is. Ulcerated Tree Spirit only has to die once. Just gonna sneak over here. Do-do-do-do. Sneaky, 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 sneak. Do-do-do-do-do. It didn't matter. Okay. That felt close. That felt close indeed. I wish there was like a sticky boots. That would be the best item ever. For situations like this, sticky boots. It's a crying shame that if I go anywhere in that combat arena, I will be stuck fast to the ground, but out here on the branch, I'm all alone. So what do you actually need, I guess I didn't even think about it, to perform Dragonfire? Still an incantation. Okay. Let's try Glintstone Breath first. $700, roughly. Okay. I did not set my potions to FP. I should have. We will on the next death, I'm sure. Alright, calm down. Roughly 700 for Dragonfire as well. Alright. We'll try Magma Breath. That does not seem as easy to hit with. Good. Good, now we know. Okay, so I will need more FP potions. But we got a little something going here. A way to damage him in the very slightest. Hold still. Aw, stupid branch. I think this should work. Let me just go back while I have the chance. Switch my potions to FP. And then we'll start breathing Dragonfire till the day is done. Woo! Before I waste any more pot items unnecessarily. I would hate to waste pot items. I think you made him mad, yeah. I didn't do much damage, but I certainly made him mad. Flasks. Allocate. And I don't want to live. I don't want to live at all. No. Good. Make sure I don't have any of these. Do not. And get rid of magma breath. Keep those in for now. I like those. What else can I do? Alright. Alright. I guess the other thing I could do, too, which may increase edge somewhat, is actually upgrade a faith talisman. I never have. Let me erase back to the round table hold. I don't know if that directly applies to the damage dealt, or if it's only your faith stat that applies to the damage dealt, but anything is worth a try at this point. Really. Really, just anything.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter. Lay out your own.
So that's probably the best faith thingy I have on hand. Is it even in this category? Are you even in this category? Catalysts. There we are. I can use the claw mark seal that will boost bestial incantations. Are dragon incantations bestial? So many things you need to learn about this game. So very many. I would need 40 faith to use this one, so it seems like this is probably my best bet. But I'm not sure. This does have more incantation scaling, so regardless of if it's bestial, maybe I would be better off with that one. I just don't know. I just don't know. Do this one for now. Alright, able to buy smithing stone 1s, smithing stone 2s, 3s. I think I can buy up to like 6. I'll go now. Sure. Be right back. I guess I might need more grinded runes for this. There is a dragon communion seal. Helps with dragon breath. 1 second. I'll take every advantage. Dragon communion seal. A sacred seal. Can be found at Fringe Folk Hero's Grave, right under the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, we never went back there. That's a good reminder. Okay. It would be like a platforming nightmare, as this is a combat nightmare, but we could go back and get that. And when am I ever going to have more of a need for it? Now. Okay, let me buy smithing stone 3. We'll check how many 4s we have while we're in here. If we have any runes for it, I don't know that I do. Smithing stone 3. Got 17,000 runes. Those are somber. Ah. That's fine. Okay. Get rid of my runes. And Fringe Folk Hero. It's been so long. I guess. I'm not sure which is the quickest. The nearest to the ladder there. We'll check all of them. I know there should be a stone sword key door wherever it is. That's not the one. That's the one. Stone sword key door. Alright. So I gotta race through the poison. I remember this from oh so long ago. Poison raced through. Now we have chariots to deal with. Good to see you again, chariots. I'll just hide in here. Might be able to drop down to that other side once we get lower. I probably want him to be at the bottom in order to make my mad dash for it. Oh yeah. And ghosts. much easier to kill these days. Yeah, you could probably survive that fall, even. To get a little head start on it. Let me wait till it goes back up. Get an extra head start on it. Hello, hello. So nice to see you for a little adventuring. Welcome. Alright, then it got complicated, because there was like a break in the wall. Or a break in the floor, rather. And I should have just kept going. He was very distracted. Are you not coming this way? There you are. You got very distracted again, didn't you? Let's try this. Gargoyle. My old nemesis. There's more of you, aren't there? I can sense it. In the air. And in the water. I don't have... oh man. I don't have any crimson flasks. So this is gonna be interesting. So foolish of me. I keep levering myself this way and that. Okay. Ouch. Gonna need some of those crimson tears pretty soon. Goodbye. All right. There is no time limit. If we die and start back at the top, I can get more potions. It's all good. This is just a learning expedition. And collecting sweet, sweet items. You hit me from the back while I was engaged in lightning grease. That's a violation of the Geneva Convention, if I've ever heard one. I'm so glad to see you guys. Ooh, premium Sewell P content. I didn't even know there was such a thing. It is so good to catch you guys. Yeah? Yeah, what's the bad news? What and where is the bad news? Hey, it's you. Another grafted scion. 2. Oh, such a shame. Oh, I'm alive. I was not expecting that. I thought that was a surefire death in the water. I didn't even see this ledge down here. Alright. But, where would you go from here? I don't know. I don't know where one would go from here. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna do this to be cheap and tawdry. Switch our potions back. Run back here. Should be able to easily take out one grafted scion. I would say one. Sure. Use this side of grace before I forget. Alright. Allocate flasks. Get myself 12. That should be fine. And back to Fringe Folk. At the stranded graveyard. Gotta get past the chariot again, but oh well. Now we have enough health to deal with the end boss. This way. I got distracted. Probably could have gone for the second one, but I'll be cautious. Alright, wait for that to go up, and then I'm going to try to run all the way to the break in the floor while he is at his distance from me. Here we go. He's coming back down. I can hear him. Oh, he's on his way. Good moves. Excellent job, son. Impaired cat. Every time. Every single time. Good thing we have plenty of health potions now. Okay. Whew. So I don't think we even went that way, but we may have. In which case we would not need to go this way at all. I think that's the case. Yes, here we go. Back to the grafted scions. Try not to get stuck between them, if that's even possible. Maybe I'd be better off just running past that one? But I don't know. Would you like to burst into existence? It's all yours. Ouch. My face. My features. There. One down. Erd tree's favor. Thank you. I'll take that. And face me. What, are you stuck? How dare you? How dare you be stuck? Go ahead and drop these for the weight for just a moment. Nice interrupt. I don't really want to fight him on the bridge, if that's possible. Come this way. Come this way, my lad. Very close to the bridge still. Alright. Whew. Ha. Good. Good boys. Shh, 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 shh. Anyone for some ceremonial bowling? No? Fine. Then we'll have a spare. Is there nothing down here, though? Well, that would make me sad. Maybe I need to drop down onto a ledge? There is not one on this side. That one did not get me anywhere. Nowhere good. And this is a dead end, right? So I'm not really sure why you would even want to get down here other than the talisman. Is that the only route? As we already have an Erd Tree favor talisman +2 or something. So it's like we have a better version of that specific talisman. Obviously I was supposed to come here earlier in the game and then I wouldn't know that, but still. I'm not sure what you mean, things we dropped? I might have runes somewhere, but I don't think we need to worry about them. But if I dropped other things, like my pants, I certainly would like to know. Hello. Alright, we're back on the... Good to see you. Back in the chariot track, it seems. Who's gonna cut me down? Not entirely sure who's going to cut me down. I'm not seeing one here, but it could appear at any moment. There it is. Okay. No. Oh no. Oh, he's so close. Get into the alcove. Get into the alcove. Okay. This is progress. We have a stake. Ah, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the things I dropped for weight, absolutely. Just dropped them from my active. But... Hi. No, give me a moment. Give me a moment for tea. So many things in my inventory slot now, which is always a mistake. Alright, Tish. Come on. Yeah, she can handle it. Man, I wish that other Ulcerated Tree Spirit was that easy to kill. Thank you, Tish. Appreciate you. Alright, we can get back out. I did not get a Dragon Communion seal, so I must have missed it on the way down. Let's see if I can find any more specific information. We found a Fringe Folk Heroes right under the beginning of the game. Yep. Used 2 Stone Sword keys. Progressed down the tunnel with the mechanized chariot until the path splits, and you can go either up or down. Yeah, I know exactly what they mean. Go up until you reach the end of the tunnel, inside the small room. Got it. So let's see if we can make it back up past this chariot. We will not take the back to the start. I will, however, down one of these, just in case. And hey, why not? So that the chariot is survivable if it comes down to it. Alright. Should I wait in this alcove? Yeah, probably, but I'm not seeing a good reason why. Glistening at the top of the chamber, so we'll just run for it. Are you ever going to come down? Yeah, eventually, yeah. Oh! Okay. Oh no, he's right behind me, isn't he? That was just pure luck. Wow. I think this might be where we want to go. Dare you? Whew. Whew. Banished Knight. This looks like the spot. I sure do appreciate you guys bearing with me. This is quite the session. Dragon Wound, Dragon Communion. Perfect. So that is the one we will soak upgrade points into. Boosts Dragon Communion incantations. Hooray, hurrah. I will, I suppose, jump down to the palace approach just to grab some so that we have enough to upgrade with. We have 17,000, but I'm greedy. Aw, he's snoring. That's cute. Okay, you can live. You can live. The rest of yous, though, add to my coffers and pockets. Good boy. To the table of lost grace. So sorry to be racing all over the world here. Isn't very clean, but we'll get there.
Well, I took you for no matter. It's lay out your arms.
So I just wasted most of my smithing stone 1s and 2s. I'm sure that's going to come back to bite me. See how far we can get. Oh, this is somber, though. That's nice. That's a little bit easier to keep track of. Sure. Now it's getting a little... A little bit, maybe I should save those. Okay, we'll try it at +8. It will at least have to be better than my unupgraded finger seal. So, let's go back to the drainage channel, and then I will need to switch my FP flasks back. That is in the Elec-tree. Oh, welcome back. I hope you got some sun. Flasks. Switch all of these bad boys over to there. I mean, even those last 2 if we need them, but we'll see how this goes. So I'll probably just use Dragon Fire. We took Magma off. I don't have a bow equipped. That's probably fine. See what this does. Oh, ha, oh. It's been a long time coming if we actually manage to defeat this ulceration of ours. Wait. Alright, goodbye forever. Didn't really want to fight you anyway, I guess. Still hurtful. Alright. Round the backside. Awaken the great beast. Tickle, tickle. Man, I wish they let you have Tish for this. I wish that about every single combat encounter, though, so it's not new. It's not new. Alright. Much more damage. 1,300 at a time. Just have to not run out of FP. And not fall off the log. I was already there. Good. Not entirely sure if we're gonna have enough, but we'll just keep sipping until it's done. Ooh! Thank you for falling backwards, specifically. Specifically for falling backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that, just in case. sure if that's the same technique as what's exploding from below me. I don't want that to happen again. Hold still, my love. This will all be over soon, I promise. Go ahead. So much screaming. Alright. 4 FP. Almost got him. Don't fall off. Don't you do it. Oh. The relief that I feel in this moment is substantial. And hey, it pushed me out of my comfort zone and got me some Dragon Communion spells, which are actually truly devastating, and I appreciate them. Okay, is there any reason at all to jump over there? I don't see any items. I think we don't have to do anything but go talk to Millicent now. I can switch my charges back. Just grab these butterflies while we're here. Why not? Well, not the ones that are in the Scarlet Rod. That would be foolish. What is this, though? Yes, be summoned to assist Millicent. Be summoned to challenge Millicent. Let me see. What are the consequences of this? Millicent? Back to your page. Sorry, I dropped you for God. Wait, Dragon Communion. The God Communion seal would be cool too, but we don't have that. Okay. So, Ulcerated Tree Spirit, blah blah blah. Once the players defeated them, there will be 2 summon signs near where the mini-boss used to be, specifically on the Northwest Hill. The player can either be summoned into her world to help fight 4 NPC invaders, or be summoned as an invader in order to challenge her, granting you Millicent's prosthesis upon completion, but not the unalloyed gold needle. So we do not want to challenge her. That's the bad path. We want to help her. We want to assist Millicent, quite obviously. Thank you, Opaline Bubble Tear. I'm sorry I wasted you. I would like to switch myself back to health. I hope that they won't go away. Let's just try this. Oh, it is so nice to see you guys. Glad that Mochi is well. Alright, allocate my flask charges. Go back the other way. I need all the health I can get. And do I need to drop any of these? I do like Dragon Fire. I'm going to keep that around, but I don't think I'll need that one. Okay. We also don't have any, well, not much runes, in the way of runes. So I should be able to get back to normal weapons here. And let us see if we can assist Millicent. Oh, I'm so glad that's over. That was a big pothole in the road of my mostly melee character's progress. Glad to have it behind us now. And again, goodbye forever. Whoop! Millicent, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to your world to assist. Hopefully we can have as many tries at this as we need, and we probably will need some. The Brace of the Helic Tree. So there were 4. Oh, sisters. There were never such devoted sisters. Wish I'd gotten rid of those pots. I have half of my available flasks in Millicent's world, it seems. Alright, there's one down. Hang in there, Millicent. Sorry I left you. Oh. Out of the Scarlet Rot. Alright, good, good. She's still alive. And I guess she defeated the last one. Good job, Millicent. Whew. Alright. What now? Rotten winged sword insignia. I do like using the winged sword insignia. Does this just add rot to it? Greatly raises attack power with successive attacks. Raises attack power. Mm-hmm. Yummy. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. Okay, so now where will I find her? Is she back in the prayer room? Or, oh no. You okay, Millicent? You alive?
Oh. Hello.
Hey.
Thank you for lending your
How are you?
hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you.
No, not at all.
With your help,
We're friends.
I was able to live as my own person. If only in passing. But this is where things end. I paused to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am.
It's fair enough. And I'm proud of you for making that very difficult choice. So the gold needle that Gowry gave her was to, like, keep her from flowering into an Aeonian bloom or a scarlet blossom or whatever they call them. But that would change what and who she is irreparably forever, and it would also, I think, add more scarlet rot to the world with each bloom. And so she's saying, I don't want to do that. I'll just take the rot within myself and die. And I'm incredibly, I think that's incredibly noble.
Let me pass alone.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm
The
bothering you.
scarlet rot writhes now.
Would you like some... I've got
Soon,
boluses?
I won't be
No,
more than a
probably
mound of
beyond that
flesh.
point.
Isolated,
Okay.
untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm.
It's fair, but could
Please,
I have the
soon
needle? Oh,
curse
I'm sorry I keep bothering you. I would love to have that needle if it's not too much trouble. Maybe I have to come back once she has passed on. Let me double check before I ruin it at the last possible second here. So if the player chooses to help Millicent, they can find her near where her summoning sign was, sitting by the rotten pool, exhaust her dialogue, then reload the area. The unalloyed needle will be on the ground. Perfect. Sounds like the right thing to do. I guess we can just teleport, even. No sense in running back. I'd like to have that needle too, yeah. I have some sewing projects I'd like to get done before the big finale. Oh goodness, I didn't realize we've been going for so long already. Already a 2-hour stream and I've accomplished next to nothing. But I'll take it. We did so much in that next to nothing. That's a little bit counterintuitive, but you know. Okay, fine. I feel so alone when you do that. I feel like you don't love me anymore, Ribcage Man. All I want is to be loved. And I thought that was true for you as well, but apparently not. Apparently you want to be despised. Yes, that is how I'm coming to view you. Unalloyed gold needle. Hooray. So, that opens up a very cool option for us, which I am curious about. And though we are already past the 2-hour mark, let me see if I can get us back down to the necessary area. Also, just because Millicent means a great deal to me, Let's get out of here. So, now, if we were to descend back into the underdepths of the Lanedell sewers here, to where the big door of nudity is. I see that in the chat. Passes the 2-hour mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, doggy. We could get nude, if you're up for it, together, just as friends, platonically nude, and we could walk through that door, and that would infect us with frenzy. Effectively, we would then be a carrier or a vessel for the frenzied flame, which would make Yetta our maiden. Melina does not want you to do that. She has a whole plan. She wants you to go to the big fire giant place and burn her alive, apparently, in order the fire that creates would then be able to burn the Erd tree down, and we could start anew after the forest fire has cleansed us all. I don't really want to betray Melina. She's been very good to us throughout. She has a plan. We should help her with that plan. But I'm so curious about this door. I just... And so the whole purpose of getting that needle was so that we would have the option. I believe that if you go through here, you get in frenzy, and then that locks you into the frenzied end, whatever that may be, unless you undo it with the unalloyed gold needle, or I think you even have to chain somehow after you defeat the boss that's down below where we were just helping Millicent. So I think you have to change the needle down there, and then you can undo the flame of frenzy. So the question is just, do we feel like betraying Melina? And I really don't, especially not on my first playthrough, but I also don't like her plan of her burning alive. That's not a good plan. I don't. What if you don't leave us, though? What if I leave and this just becomes a 24-hour stream? And then another, and another. That plan. So I'm having trouble, because on one hand I do not want Melina to be against me. I want to help her, but helping her hurts her. And there's no way around it. On the other hand, I don't know what happens if she just... you wouldn't help me! Like, what then happens to her? Does she still try to sacrifice herself in another way? I don't know if there is any saving Melina. And I would like to see. I would very much like to see. So, we're gonna get... We're gonna betray Melina's confidence, and I feel terrible about it. I'll never ever forgive myself. But oh well. Sometimes it has to be done. I don't know if it's just armor. We'll check if weapons need to be involved too. Do pardon me. In my skivvies for a moment. Open door. I did not have that option before. Sorry, Melina. I love you. This is just too cool. I can't resist it. I can't resist the secret underground flaming door. Looks like a rift into the upside down. It's the Demogorg off! That's terrible. The 3 fingers. Absolute heresy. I will have no part of this, but I will, at least until the cutscene's over. That looks hot against my bare skin. That looks really... I wouldn't... Please don't clutch me. Okay, fine. Ow! Ow! Ah! Ooh! Yikes. Flame of frenzy will burn us all. Starting with me. mischievous. Ooh, did that, like, permanently scar my back? Do I have a permanently scarred back now? I do indeed. That is kind of awesome. I like the aesthetic changes. Eyes, look at that. I am filled with frenzy. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think we can redress ourselves now, though it's a shame to cover my new tattoos. Alright, back in action. Let's see if Hayata has anything to say about our choice. And also, I'm assuming Melina will come to scold us shortly.
The flame of chaos has nestled within you.
Has it ever? Look at my balls.
Burn me with the flame.
They're gorgeous.
To make me your maiden.
Burn you with flame? I don't... one second. Let me check if Melina's gonna scold me, and then I'll come burn you with flame. That sounds terrible, though. I didn't want to... Hey, so about what happened.
Have inherited the
Oh
friends
god,
of
this is
flame.
awkward.
A pity. You are no longer fit. Our journey together ends here.
Sorry,
Remember,
Melina.
should as the Lord of Chaos, I will kill you. As sure as night follows day.
That's fair.
Such is my duty. For allowing you the strength of runes. Goodbye.
I feel so
my
bad for
companion.
She
Goodbye,
was always...
Torrent.
Yeah, she gave me Torrent, like... That's the real hurt here. I've damaged my relationship with Torrent. I don't care about human beings at all, but Torrent deserves better than this. Ah, just gonna have to live and die over and over again with my consequences.
Oh, it burns. My eyes. My
No.
eyes. They're melting.
They're melting into grapes. Ah, I'm so sorry. Oh. Can I get you some salve? Or perhaps an antihistamine? Is there anything I can do? Oh, good. It seems to have stopped.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, any time. What?
I have
Why would
touched
you thank me for that?
the words of the three fingers. As your maiden, allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births,
The frenzy.
and souls. But the greater will made a
Spark of flame. The first flame,
despair,
perhaps.
affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame.
Oh, ooh, sorry. I just got excited. Melt it all away with the yellow chaos flame.
Grapes howled without words, saying they wished they were never born.
Oh, I wish I was never born.
Take their torment, despair, their affliction, every curse, and melt it all away. This is the word of
Fantastic.
chaos.
So I think that would be the ending if we do not use the Mikkela's needle or whatever we're going to transform it into. To reverse ourselves of the frenzy, we would enact that ending. Is she? Oh no. Oh no. Frenzied Flame Seal and Frenzied Flame Stones. Those are a devil to pass, let me tell you. Hayata, are you living in this state, or are you gone too? This is a very lonely situation if I've lost Melina and Hayata. There she goes. Well, just like Back to the Future, she's gone in a burst of flaming tire tracks. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. I feel so conflicted right now. So, we will have to descend further down the Halig Tree to our next boss, and then we will be able to continue this quest line of a sorts. We will then have to make the decision of if we want to be locked into the Frenzied Flame ending, which admittedly sounds super, super cool. I mean, melted all the way, especially the eyes. Or if we want to reverse it, and then proceed from there. However, I do think we have now resolved the problem of the Fire Giant's Cauldron, because Melina now will not be burnt. I have abandoned her and betrayed her, and maybe that will save her life. Is my only hope. So, I will race back to, I guess, the drainage channel to remind us to continue descending down that way, but then next session we'll decide if we want to jump over to the mountaintop of the giants instead, because I think it should now finally be safe to do that. Peter destroys everything we've built so far. Maybe this wasn't the right decision. Yep, that's effectively what's going on. I love you guys so much. Thank you for helping me through all of that ulcerated madness we have just experienced. I will be back, either in the snowy area or the base of the Halig Tree, to make more poor decisions with you at my next opportunity. And until then, enjoy my fancy spin. Oh. And I did get a cool tattoo. I love permanent character changes, and I love my new eyes. It's a shame to lose my blood eyes, but these are cooler and better in every way. Much love, many smooches, until my lips are sore. And I will see you as soon as possible, maybe even later today if I can get some stuff done, for more bad decisions. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.